Hey guys, and welcome to another video, and welcome to the start of a very, very long challenge for me. As you can tell from the title of this video is going to be all about the Rory Gilmore reading challenge. Now, if you didn't know what the Rory Gilmore reading challenge is, it's basically a list compiled by some very, very brave person who has gone through every single episode of the Gilmore Girls, that's 7 seasons, and made a note of every single book that Rory Gilmore has either read or talked about during the whole run of the show. That list actually comprises of 339 books, and I'm going to try and read them all. 339. Ugh. And when I say read them all, I mean in my life, not in the next year or anything like that. But I thought it would be a good way of expanding my reading horizons and reading some classics that I've always been meaning to read, but I've always been putting off. Now you're probably wondering how many of those books out of that 339 I have already read, and that number is a measly 15. 15 books out of 339. I have a long way to go. I'm aware of this. So quickly, I'm going to mention the 15 books I have read on this list. I've read 1984 by George Orwell, Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, As I Lay Dying by William Faulkner, The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, The Canterbury Tales by Chaucer, Carrie by Stephen King, Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, Emma by Jane Austen, The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky, 2 of the Harry Potter novels, I forget which ones are actually mentioned on the list, Oryx and Crake by Margaret Atwood, Of Mice and Men by John Steinbeck, The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides, Less Than Zero by Bret Easton Ellis, and finally Me Talk Pretty One Day by David Sedaris. So those are the 15 books I have read. Now here is where you guys come in, because I actually own 11 books on that list that I have not read yet. So out of those 11 books, I would like you to decide which book I should read first for me. These are the ones that I actually own in physical copies. The first one is The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. I also have Lady Chatterley's Lover by D.H. Lawrence. I have The Amazing Adventures of Cavalier and Clay by Michael Chabon. Catch-22 by Joseph Heller, and The Crimson Petal and the White by Michael Faber. Then the ones I have on my Kindle are Ethan Frome by Edith Wharton, Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte, Life of Pi by Yann Martel, The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas by Hunter S. Thompson, Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, Bitch, In Praise of Difficult Women by Elizabeth Wurtzel, and The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. So out of those 11 books, place a comment below telling me which one you think I should read next. I will also leave the list of 339 books in the down bar, or at least a link to them if they do not fit. Maybe some of you are also Gilmore Girls fans and would like to participate in this challenge too. Whichever book does get the most votes in the comments below, I will add to my August TBR, which is actually going to be a non-YA reading month, so that works out really, really well. But yes, that is going to be all for my announcement. It is boiling here and I am starting to sweat, which is disgusting. So I will leave this video now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the idea of me doing this challenge, please give this video a thumbs up, and I shall see you soon with another video. Goodbye.